Tonight, we are going to witness the greatest pack battle competition of 2025 for the Lightning League Pokemon card giveaways! Pokemon fans, are you ready? For all in attendance in live chat and watching from around the world, from the Great Lakes state of Michigan in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to spark the storm! Round one, go!
Can you do any damage? Yes, you can do damage! No, Credit Card Catch-Up is our halftime show where I show off some stuff from my collection. Let's start it off with Shining Noctowl from Neo Destiny.
This is where you guys should just give up.
Loss. Flamethrower! Yes! Fire it up, chat! Fire it up! Definitely missing out on the Latios. Whoa, no way! You did not just see that! What just happened there? I literally spoke it into existence! Disco it up! Whoever wins first place will be getting this trophy. Whoever wins second place will be getting this one. And there they go again! Gifting 5 membership. Dude, Orb, sports cards and consoles.
Bruce Quilt, the shoulder, Cloister, Kosovo, Marion, Delaware, Dinglet, Hot Pepsi, Duck, Fungus, Crusty, Warmer Dance, Diving, Spritzy.
Cheer for Mike, because he's gonna need it. Rocky helmet, meditate. Oh no! No shot! No, I am so in trouble! Congratulations! You are a boss breaker! What is up, everybody? Welcome, my friends, to another live stream of
CrediFilms!
Happy Taco Tuesday, because it's not Thursday. That means we can't say Thunder Thursday. It is Taco Tuesday. For anybody that is new, welcome. My name is Andre, and this is the Lightning League, our pack battle game show. We're now on episode, I think, 35 right now, and we are honored to have Chris Pie TCG joining us for this live stream, where we focus on the fun of the hobby here, and just pack battle and open up a booster box and pack battle away. Let's see, who do we got in the house? I know that a lot of Chris's mods are in the live chat already. Let's see, who do we got in the house? We got Sarah No. Of course, we got my mod, Midheaven Moon here, and some of the other mods will be showing up later, but because they have some jobs right now, they have to take care of their jobs and then come over here. Old Guy Pokemoner, let's see who else. Lionson, Escanor, Clutch the God. All right, welcome one and all. Nickelodeon Talk. Welcome, Nickelodeon Talk. All right, got Mars Voltas here as well. Dana Productions. Hi from Peru. Welcome from Peru. I think you might be our first viewer from Peru. always love to see new faces in the live chat, guys. Always love to see it. All right, let me, we got a poll that's currently going on right now. Thank you, Midheaven Moon, for reminding me to close that and then posting that giveaway link. So the poll is, what do you think about graded Pokemon cards, right? And this is out of 30 votes, and I'm gonna end the poll right now. And the top answer right now is, at 39%, I prefer raw cards over graded. 27% of you said, good for protection and display. 17% of you said they used to be for collecting and now they're just for money. And then 17% also said too overpriced and too overhyped. Now, if I was able to vote in my own poll, I'd probably choose, I prefer raw cards over graded, actually. I'm more of a binder guy. As a lot of my viewers know, I collect cards for my binder. I don't have any graded cards, in fact, in my collection. All right, now that we got that poll over with, I'm going to copy and paste. Let me find the link here for the subscriber giveaway. This is open to everybody. And there we go. Members, you know what to do. The member post is posted in the posts on our channel. There's a CrediFilms exclusive post for you guys. All right, let's pin that message to the top. Click that link at the top of the live chat, enter in your username and your email address, and I'll copy and paste your names onto the giveaway wheel, and then we'll get this party started. Okay. Now, for anybody that is new to the channel, let's go over the stream agenda. What do we got going on today? Well, we got 4 rounds of electrifying pack battles. We're gonna have round 1, which is gonna be subscribers versus subscribers. We're gonna spin a different giveaway wheel for members. Now, if you are a member, you also get access to that subscriber wheel. So if you'd like to join as a member, it costs $2.99, less than a booster pack of cards, and it'll give you a ton more chances of Pokemon card giveaways today and next week and all month long, or however long you want to decide to continue to support us. After round 2, we're going to do our halftime show where we're going to have a little Q&A, a little chit chat with Chris Pie TCG about, you know, whatever, really. I have questions that I want to, you know, ask him, but we also have some members that submitted some questions that I'll be asking on their behalf as well. And then we'll get back into the pack battles with round 3 and round 4. And then for the boss battle, one of you is going to be going up against Chris Pie today. I'm off the hook, so it's all up to him. He's got to hold the fort down for us YouTubers. What was that? Matt Gooch, welcome to the Credi crew, dude. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome Matt Gooch to the Credi crew. And then at the end of the live stream, we'll reward those who have stayed until the very end with an end of stream giveaway. Each competitor is getting 3 packs of Pokemon cards today. And how do we determine the winners of a pack battle is right over there to the far right of the screen. You'll see a rarity chart there. That rarity chart is important because it's for points. This is our Lightning League leaderboard. We've been tracking everybody's points all year round. So from January 2nd, from our very first Lightning League till now, people have been coming back week after week after week, gathering points. And at the end of the year, I'm going to be shipping out some awesome looking prizes. Ranks 1, 2, and 3, they'll be getting some custom made trophies that I've designed. And they also fit, I guess I'll show you guys while we're talking about it. Let's see here. So this is for first place right here. So if you are in first place in the Lightning League, you are bound to get this thing. And you can fit a top-loaded Pokemon card right there. We have a trophy for second place as well. And then, of course, lastly, we have a trophy for third place. Ranks 1 through 20 they'll all be getting custom Pokemon-inspired cards that we're designing right now as well. So look forward to seeing those pretty soon on a live stream. They're still in the manufacturing and some are in the design phase, some are in the manufacturing phase. All right, we have Allied Games here. Jane's here as well. Mr. Mutastic, what up, dude? Monster Shannon, as always. All right, guys, before we get started, I just want to get a big shout out to one of our sponsors of the live stream. That is Bearded Graphics. Bearded Graphics over here. Old guy Pokemon. Hang tight, Bearded Graphics. We need to do a real quick shout out. Old guy Pokemoner sent 20 gifted memberships to the Credi crew. Dude, thank you so much for gifting so many memberships and making so many people happy. Hopefully they're going to get that notification and then go join our giveaways that we're going to be having tonight. So big shout out to Old guy Pokemoner. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. But yeah, as for also our sponsor of the stream is Bearded Graphics. So if you guys, you know, he creates incredible custom artworks for logos, banners, business cards, or even, you know, custom Pokemon cards like he was doing for me. So if you're looking to level up your brand or get some unique art made, you know, hit him up on Instagram. He's also at bearded_Leo .graphics, but you can also find him at beardy_Pokey art. So either of those 2 Instagrams will work, and he can make you some really awesome artwork. Welcome Old Guy Pokemoner to the Credi crew. Everybody, welcome Old Guy Pokemoner to our Credi crew. Now make sure you get on that giveaway today, dude. You deserve it. All right. All right, guys, before we begin, also, if you don't mind, smash the like button. I'd really appreciate that. Gives me fuel, helps the live stream out, helps the channel out, and plays ball with the YouTube algorithm so that we can grow our YouTube community as well. All right. Well, guys, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let me just make sure the alerts are... Okay. Just want to mute, because there's so many memberships that were gifted, which I'm really appreciative. I just wanted to mute that because we're about to play Chris Pie's hype intro real soon. All right, guys, if you are ready, put your little emoji hands together and welcome Chris Pie TCG.
collecting all of the Mewtwo English playable Pokemon cards, and then also the Japanese exclusives. Boom, boom. Yeah, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. There we go! Black Zekrom, number 5. No! Are you freaking kidding me right now? What?
There we are. Welcome, Chris. How you doing?
Come on, everybody. Doing all right. Trying to figure out the latency thing here.
Okay, is it like maybe how many seconds do you think it's like going off?
It's a few, but it's okay. So for right now, I'll just listen to the audio with what we're at. So I won't pay attention too much to the screen over here. I'll pay attention to this one where you guys can see me at this moment in time, I guess.
Awesome, dude. So for anybody,
if eyes start going 2 different directions, you know why?
Yeah, because you're like paying attention to one thing and then I'm saying something else over here. Totally understandable, dude. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and joining us on this live stream, man.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. It's always fun to do stuff like this. So it was funny. We talked about this at Card Party, and I was like, I kept looking down. I was like, man, has it been that long already? We're 1 week away from Card Party West now, and I'm like, I just can't believe that much time's passed by.
Yeah,
already, honestly.
yeah.
Pretty crazy.
For those that don't know you, but why don't you like introduce yourself and what kind of Pokemon content you do?
I mean, my name's Chris. I basically just do Pokemon Rip and Ship live streams, but then I also do content based around some kind of game show aspect stuff, which you guys can see behind me over here, the Plinko board.
Yep.
So we pick comments from all our past videos, and someone picks where we're gonna drop it down. And you guys can see booster packs at the bottom. That's become my most the most fun thing to do, content creation wise. Obviously, the live streams are just a blast because you can be so personable with everybody in the chat. And things like that. And here's my little girl. Hold on a second. She's here. She wants to be seen. Come here. Come on. Want to be seen?
Is this the potato?
Like, wait. There's a group of people I need to see.
There she is.
There she is. Look at her in all her glory. Look at this little fantastic food we got going on here. Look at this little.
Love
She's
it.
like, I just wanted to be seen. She's like, I'm gonna come up here and eat all of the cards. That's all that's gonna happen. She is a potato.
Yes.
That is all I'm gonna say.
It was always nice to see your cat whenever she like pops up on live stream.
She'll randomly run back in here and probably jump on the desk at some point where I'm not paying attention, and she does it all the time. She knocks stuff over. Like, see this here? This is a barrier, kind of. It's on the desk on the end, so she doesn't jump up over here. But sometimes she'll just like jump over and just like straight up like bull in a china shop, just, rah, and just like steamroll the table. She don't care. She's like, don't keep me from having fun.
Definitely adds character to your stream as well, and also entertainment to us as well.
Yeah, always, especially if something crazy happens. Oh my gosh. I gotta find the clips of the random nonsense that she's done in the last couple months.
All right, Chris. Well, we have, I got your own little scorecard right here. We're going to be using this later today. It'll show wins and losses, and we'll see what happens today. You'll be going up against one of our winners from today. Whoever wins a pack battle today will be going on a boss battle wheel, and you might be lucky enough to get to pack battle against Chris. So you'll get another shot at another 3 booster packs, and also maybe you can defeat Chris. We'll see. We'll see how lucky he is.
Going down. I'm not lucky for myself, though. I have no confidence. I'm not lucky for myself. I'm lucky for everybody else. So anybody in the chat, most of you in the chat can attest to this as well. So, they know my track history.
Well, I'm rooting for you, dude, because I don't really have a good track record right now. I'm currently at 14 losses and 11 wins. So I got some ground to make up right now. I've been getting just pounded into dust. Although lately I've been on a little bit of a winning streak. I'm trying to make up for it. But yeah, that's what's been going on all year with me.
Well, gotta turn it around sometime, right?
Mm-hmm. Now,
let's see if we can put one on the other side.
Yeah, for sure. Lulu, thank you for subscribing and welcome to CrediFilms. Now, win or lose, anybody who does pack battle against Chris today will be going home with a Lightning League Stadium card. This is a custom stadium card that was designed by Bearded PokeArt and also one of our artists, Mr. Business, one of our mods in the channel as well. So you'll be going home, win or lose, with one of these as well. All right. Well, I think we can get this show on the road. Maybe we can add some names to the giveaway wheel right now. But I guess we can show off what we're opening up today. Today, we are opening up some battle partners. So I know I gave you a Stellar Miracle at Card Party, right, Chris? So you'll be using those 3 packs I gave you. But for the people at home watching today, we'll be opening up battle partners. And each competitor, like I said, is going to be getting 3 booster packs of battle partners to compete with. I'm going to check the names on the giveaway form, and then we can start spinning this.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it goes by the rarities and not the cards, because if it was going by the cards, whoever's opening battle partners is gonna smoke me.
Yeah. I mean, even with, that's one of the things I do like about some of the foreign products is that no matter what, we are guaranteed like 3 art rares, maybe a secret rare, and so there's always a chance for like some really good pulls, in every single box, and pack battles are decided. Okay, I think we waited long enough at this point. All right, chat, you guys know what to do. Follow Charizard's lead and light this wheel on fire for me. Fire it up, chat. Let me see. Paint this live chat orange for me. I need to see all the flames, all the Goro chews. Let's Goro. BBY Jace was asking if he was on the giveaway. I don't see your name on there, BBY Jace. But since I know you're in the live chat, I will do you a solid favor and put your name on, because I see you in there. Okay, dude. Looks like everybody's firing us up. Let's go to in 3, 2, 1.
First spin.
All right. Looks like we got Greg Potter 007 as our first contestant. Congratulations, Greg.
Mr. Potter.
That is always going through my mind as well. Whenever I see his name, I just want to say that too.
Lightning better be your favorite type of Pokemon. That is all I'm going to say.
My favorite Pokemon is Raichu, so yes. All right, well, we're going to spin this wheel one more time because Greg needs somebody to go up against. And then after this round, we will be going into the member pack battle. All right, we're going in.
3, 2, 1, go!
Who's it?
It's so funny when I can play. I'm trying to make quick jokes, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right. I'm listening to you and not looking at you.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now how long that little latency issue might be. Maybe you can time it for me. I don't know.
It's probably about 5 seconds.
Really, 5 seconds?
It's going to depend on when I refresh. Well, I think it's because it depends on like when the stream got refreshed. Like if I refresh it now, like the other one, the actual live stream, it'll probably be different. But the thing is, it throws me into an ad sometimes, and that'll push it back even further. So that latency, it's. I don't think there's any way to like go around it, but definitely it's okay because I could hear you live, like perfectly here, so I can look over to see what's going on.
All right, guys, let's hashtag rip it. Because we know that we always like to listen to the seal right here. We need Pikachu's good luck though. Good luck for good pulls. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's silence the music. 3, 2, 1. Ah, darn it. The seal is a lot longer on the Japanese product and makes such nicer sounds when it's ripped open.
Tell you what, I've been having a lot of trouble getting those tabs open though lately. Like I start ripping it and it just rips off the end and it just stays there. I'm just like if I'm ripping across or something, like I'll start ripping here and I'll get to like right here and then it'll just peel off.
Yep. Like, that's kind of
so
what happened.
unsatisfying when that happens.
Yeah, I know, because you want it to go all the way through, right? Okay. Well, let's begin round 1.
Round 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck.
Go!
All right, we're gonna start it off with, oh, I gotta turn that modifier off. There's no modifiers on today, because you're on today. Usually when sometimes we do stream modifiers, and they're just different ways for people to get points. So, for example, if we have the battle res modifier on, and you lose your pack battle, you go back on the giveaway wheel, and that way you can get battle resed for another shot at giveaways.
Makes sense.
All right, Holo Rare. Holo Rares are worth 10 points because they are not in every single pack, right? So that could decide a pack battle. So you were recently...
Naughty Nigel in the chat.
Yeah? In fact...
I'm just sorry, I'm reading off the chat.
No problem, no problem. I'm getting more people in our giveaways. I see people constantly putting their names into the form.
Nice.
You said you went to a convention. You like 2 days worth of conventions this past weekend?
Yeah. So they did a convention at Charlie's Collectible Show, which if any of you are on the West Coast and know Frankensons, Charlie's Collectible Show is basically the same thing as Frankensons, but much smaller, much smaller. But they did a card show 2 days back to back, and it was slam packed both days. I wasn't gonna go the second day, but someone wanted to buy a couple things that I had sealed, so I had to make a trip up there. And I ended up making a pretty large purchase as well for the streams for stuff that I needed for the shop. So it worked out, but I was just down there for so long both days, and it's about an hour away from me too, so it's just a lot of driving.
That's good though. That's really close by though.
Yeah, and I mean, they're open every weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, just like Frankensons. They're open Wednesdays for like events, for like actual TCG games, but most of the vendors aren't open on those days. They're just open on the weekends, and they always have some kind of event, someone signing stuff, things like that. There's typically someone always signing, things of that nature.
Any particular products or any kind of awesome card that you're just like so excited that you got there, or?
Yes, actually, I picked up a black neon chocobo from Final Fantasy, the Magic the Gathering crossover. It was the last neon that I needed to complete my set, so now I gotta send them all off to get graded and see if we can potentially get like sequential 10 through all 5 of them. I want to send those off so bad. Nice.
And are you gonna do that in person?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them with me. Well, I might do it this weekend, potentially. So this weekend, there's a convention here called Magic Con. It's actually like one of the biggest Magic the Gathering like conventions in the United States, and they bounce between a lot of different places. And they're doing the Spider-Man release one here this weekend. So I'm going to be meeting some of my friends that are Magic the Gathering creators down there, hanging out with some people, and then hopefully grading those cards with Beckett, because they're doing on-site grading by appointment, which I never knew they did on-site grading. I know they did on-site drop-off, but never knew they did on-site grading. So depending on how much it is, I might grade with Beckett, but I personally think my grades are going to be better with PSA, because I really don't want to get 9.5s. I'd rather have a 10 or a 9, personally, because I have a feeling a couple of them would be 9.5s if I went to Beckett instead of going to...
Doesn't PSA now, didn't they increase like how strict they are when it comes to grading cards now though? Or is that only Pokemon that they're more strict on?
No. So it's weird. They changed this a while ago. They came out and said that they changed it like about a year ago or something, or about 6 months ago. But they actually have made this change over a year ago. And the only difference is that they used to grade the front more strictly than the back. Now they're both the same. So now they grade the back more strictly. I think it's 65-40, 65-35 or 60-40, and it has to be within 60-40 or 55-45, like on both sides.
Gotcha.
So they're not as lenient on the back anymore as they were.
So we kind of have a little bit of a tie here right now, Chris. Greg Potter scored 20 points with 2 holos, and Furzation scored as well 20 points with just the one EX. So,
all right, I can do something for the draw. Hold on.
Okay,
I got something.
I'm open to it because usually we go by market value.
Are either of them in the chat? I need one of them to say. I would get an ad right now. I need one of them to say odd or even, and then whatever the Pokemon number is of the middle reverse holo slot in this pack, the set number, that will be determined who gets it, odd or even. They choose the winner.
I'm looking in the live chat just to see if they said anything recently. Is Furzation or Greg?
Keith, you're not one of the winners. One of the winners. Keith's got old man brain. It's okay. I get it.
Well, I don't.
I gave him special treatment. I'm very, I gotta talk slow when I'm around Keith.
Wait a minute. That just calls to mind. I remember meeting Keith.
Yes, you did. At breakfast.
Yes, now I do
When we were
remember
at
him
card
now.
party.
I remember you. It wasn't until you said his name Keith that I clicked the two names together. Old Man Pokemoner and Keith. I remembered your real name. So I don't think Furzation or Greg Potter 007 is currently in the live chat right now. If you want, we can let Keith make the call.
Yes, all right. So Keith said odd. Keith, since you're already in the chat, you are odd, Keith, says Sarah. Oh my gosh. Keith, choose one of the two players. Choose one of the two contestants, and that's who will be odd in the pack. And I'm just gonna I can't switch to hand cam, so we're gonna do the the new school Instagram style opening here, I guess. Try to not hit my microphone here.
He's
Greg.
choosing
So
Greg.
Greg is odd. Okay, so Greg is odd. Greg, I didn't mean that as a slight. I mean that he chose odd for you, okay? Okay. Focus. All right. So it's going to be the middle reverse slot. So if there is a big hit, it'll be that or the second reverse slot in here, if we have one. Let's see what we got.
Sneasel. Bug catching set. Pyroar.
We need that for all these Juro spiders that are out here.
Earthen Vessel. Houndoom.
All right, is this?
That's a
all right. So
Pokeball.
Pokeball. Okay, so it's the next slot. The next slot is what'll determine what we have.
Sylveon.
Sylveon and Iron Thorns is cool, but the number on this is 40, so it is actually even. So set number is 40. Focus, come on, guy. Come on.
Yep, it
40
is.
out of 131.
Well, that's a good way to break a tie.
I knew I brought extra packs for a reason.
So Furzation then would be the winner, eh?
That is correct.
All right, well, congratulations, Furzation. You are a Lightning Legend, and you are going to be going on the boss battle wheel to face Chris in potentially a pack battle.
Getting all this moved away now. I got so many bins around me because I got to get prepared for our mega stream this week. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to open some mega.
The one and only 026 Gonzo is here, man. And he says Chris poops his pants while he sleeps.
No, only when I watch videos about eating cheesy sandwiches, Gonzo.
So Furzation, since you are a Lightning Legend, you're also going to get a Thunder Charm in the shape of Raichu's tail. Raichu being my favorite.
I know why Gonzo's here.
Yeah.
Now I know why Gonzo's here. Makes sense. Makes sense.
He's a Raichu bro.
I got something for him, actually. I got to bring to him that I pulled this week in one of my videos.
Is it Raichu related?
I'll show you guys home.
Zoe Scott, thank you for subscribing and welcome to CrediFilms. CrediFilms, I remember meeting you and your wife briefly at breakfast at the hotel in Tampa. You both are so nice. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Hopefully we'll be able to see you again at another card party as well. Oh, there it is, an Alolan Raichu.
I know he has it already. I was actually surprised, man. Some of these X, Y, and Sun and Moon reverses are expensive. Like, this is like almost $5 for like a regular reverse. So if you guys open older packs, man, always check the price of these reverses because you just never know. Especially nowadays with everybody pumping random cards.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dude, I just bought... Ian with Ian is also here. Did he leave to...
Yes, I went and checked my pants.
But you're not wrong about cards getting pumped. I recently bought some Raichu cards myself. They're like this first, second, and third place winner Raichu cards. Pokemon League stamped ones, I believe. And they were very decently priced, but there was only like 2 to 3 listings left on TCG Player, and I just pulled the trigger, bought them, thinking somebody's eventually going to find these cards, and then pump them to the moon.
Yeah, some of the play pack stuff is just crazy. Like, I don't open play packs that much anymore. Like, I get them when I play in events, and then I get some of them for like running the event also. And like, I don't open them anymore because I'm not bad. I opened some on stream not too long ago, like about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and I opened up a V-Star Charizard with the play stamp.
Wow!
And one of my mods wanted it like instantly. At the time, they were like 300. I think he ended up getting it from me for like 190 or something, but now it's back up to like $320. We knew that that card was going to track well.
What a lucky pull.
He figured it was going to track well. Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, I really don't want to get rid of it, but I couldn't say no to it at the price. So I was like, okay, it's yours.
Oh, Gonzo says I had all 3 of them sent by a viewer, but I lost the second place one. Oh, so he has the same ones that I was talking about. Hopefully you can get that second place one again, Gonzo. I would check TCG Player just out of curiosity. There's not many listings of those Raichu cards. EV stamp being $50. Is that for, I'm guessing, the Pokemon Center stamp?
Probably, no, the new Series 7, probably. Series 7 packs.
Okay.
Because they have all the new terrestrialized evolutions with a stamp. Those are probably expensive because they see play also, and they're stamped ones.
Yeah.
And then there's unless they're talking about the stamped Eevee that came in the 2-pack blister of Prismatic, that one too is getting kind of pricey. I've seen people buying that one.
Okay, well, we're gonna spin this wheel. This is gonna be the member giveaway wheel right now. We're gonna select 2 members from the member giveaway wheel and have another pack battle. And then after that, we'll do our halftime show where we can chat with Chris and ask him some questions. So if you guys have any questions for Chris, put them in the live chat and hopefully we'll be able to see them and get to them. I'm sure Gonzo has some kind of raunchy question lined up for you.
I'm sure. It's okay. He's gonna get to ask me all the questions next week.
Alrighty, guys.
All the questions.
Light this wheel on fire for me again. Follow Charizard's lead again. All right. Let's spin this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Gonzo's like, I was just typing it out. Dude, I know you. I know your mind.
That's bad.
We've had him on the live stream twice now.
Oh my gosh. John Parker.
All right.
John Parker.
Congratulations, John Parker. And thank you for being a member of the Credi crew as well. All right, let's spin this wheel one more time.
Fort Hulses wouldn't expect anything less from Gonzo. Indeed. Indeed.
Goto. Who is it? Joseph Long, 7566. Congratulations.
Joseph. Is it Joseph or Joseph?
I guess it could be Joseph. Ooh, almost didn't make that one. That was a long name.
It's so hard to sit here and not open up packs.
Dude,
just like
grab a pack or two.
Problem is like right now with the current like situation, it's so hard to like rip packs because I can't like get like, so I run an online store, so I've had distribution for about 3 years, and our because I'm online only, not a brick and mortar, we've gotten cut back decent chunk over the last like 7-8 months on sets.
Yeah.
So Surging Sparks was like the last set that I got a decent amount of and was able to get like a lot of other ancillary stuff. Now everybody just buys out everything, so it's like impossible like every week to get stuff from distro. I get it on set releases and when new stuff comes out, and every now and then we get lucky if they send us something else.
You're not
so
wrong.
It's hard to like just like reach and open stuff. I'm like,
Surging Sparks was the last time I got some good product too. Surging Sparks was the last time I got product, like booster boxes.
I already did. Gonzo, I already did. I opened up Prismatic. It's not super fancy, but it was fancy enough.
Well, you ready to get on to round 2?
Let's do it.
All right.
Round 2. 3, 2, 1, go!
So, Pokemon, you know, it's not your full-time, is it your full-time gig right now, or do you have also another job that you do?
So it pretty much is my full-time job right now. I basically switched what I've done full-time and part-time So content creation and then running my online store and like the YouTube openings has been #1 now. And I'm a poker dealer. So I've actually worked for casinos and poker rooms in the past. I've dealt around, like I've been a private dealer for games here in Atlanta, Georgia, all over the United States also. I've dealt for World Series of Poker in the past. I've dealt for WPT World Poker Tour on some of their boot camp cruises. And I used to play poker too when I was younger, when I was in college, but predominantly just deal card games now. I'm a private dealer. If I get a call, hey, we have an event, we want you to come work, and that's it. And I just go run a game. But outside of that, it's predominantly been this lately.
We just pulled something pretty big.
Ooh.
This is Ends Reshiram. This is our first big hit, actually,
nice.
Today.
Very good one. I love that artwork so much. Got a guy actually.
Party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I
The last boxes we had of the set. So he got his 4 box toppers of focus.
Oh,
he has
wow.
4 box toppers. Pretty cool.
Dude, that's
So-
honestly, it's my favorite card from Journey Together is Ends Reshiram, and I'm so glad that they made it a promo. It was that much easier to get for me.
Yeah, and it was also in the set. What's cool is we pulled it in the boxes too, once or twice on top of it. So we got a ton of copies of it. And I think that is one of the Pokemon he enjoys. So that was really good.
So what are your thoughts on the whole Destined Rivals $700 booster box craze that's going on?
Dude, I think I was the first person to say something on it because I randomly went, I had literally sold, so at 4:00 p.m. on Sunday, I had sold a case of Destined Rivals to a group of friends. They have a booth and they're a bunch of vendors. They bought a case for me for $2,300. So I actually sold to them at like 80% of market, right? And at the time, market was like just under $3,000 for a case, but booster boxes were $395.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take care of each other. Like I'll pick up singles from them and stuff from time to time, and they always hook me up with a good price. So, then about 2 hours later, I saw that one of the boxes in the 500 had sold, and then I looked again, and then a box in the 600 had sold. Yeah. So from the time span of 4 p.m. Eastern to like 8 p.m. Eastern, boxes went from $395 to $750 in the blink of an eye. But it was only because there was no listings on TCG Player. So as soon as all that happened, about 20 minutes after that, 30 minutes after I dropped the video, it went from 11 listings all the way up to like 60 listings.
Wow.
And the price, like, it re-regulated itself almost like within the next like 2-3 hours.
I was gonna say
people were selling boxes for like the low 400s again,
right?
Because there was just more available.
Yeah.
So that's literally, I don't think it was a buyout or a coordinated thing. I think it was just because there was literally nothing listed on TCG Player. Because if you'd went to eBay at the time, eBay prices never changed. They were still 400. There were still boxes selling for $4 to $425 on eBay that entire time period. And none of the singles had changed price. So I was like, thank God, because that would have been like the worst situation to be in right now, is if there was like zero supply out there that anybody was willing to list.
Right now it's
like, like
465.
back down. Oh, went up again a little bit. But now it's like a natural climb because of the scare. So now you're gonna see like this slow, steady steamboat climb, like probably like $10 a day for the next like little bit. Like, it's crazy. If you go to view more data, look at where those sold listings were day before yesterday. I don't know if you can scroll that far back. If you go to the view more data tab.
Oh, I would have to sign in.
Yeah. So, but like, it was crazy. It was like, there was a bunch of sales in the 500s, 10 sales in the 600s, and then 2 sales in the 700s. I was like,
I saw that earlier today. I was checking it out just out of curiosity to see where it was standing. I went to my local game store, and the game store owner was in the process of negotiating an entire case of Destined Rivals with a customer who brought in like a bunch of PSA 10 slabs, 3 of which were PSA 10s of the 151 Charizard Blastoise Venusaur and Leafeon EX from Prismatic, and there might have been some other things in there as well. But it's crazy. Yeah, crazy prices, dude.
Yeah, dude, everything's crazy right now. You got promos that are getting pumped, like this silly card. This silly thing, like,
which one is that?
This silly thing,
Victini.
The Victini. Like, I always put, like, if I open product for packs, like I always put like a stash of like a bunch of the singles aside. I give the rest away. Like I think we gave away 20 to 30 of these, and I held on to the rest. No, none of those are grade worthy, by the way.
Oh.
But it's crazy how some of these promos though are just like, there's so many of them. How can that card that's a promo card that's like brand new be $800? You have these beautiful cards that are in sets that are way harder to pull, and there's way less of them out there at like $100 to $200. Like,
Dude,
it doesn't make sense. Tell me how that card in a 10 is more money than a Zapdos illustration rare, special illustration rare in a 10.
It doesn't make sense.
Like,
Even that the Mew from the 25th celebrations.
That's a joke. That is a joke. I can't. I wouldn't like. Nobody could pay me any amount of money to get me to say on camera this is real. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw out a crazy number.
I'm there
now.
with you though. It is crazy time though.
Yeah.
Joseph
Martin
Long.
said Shinji Arts. Yeah.
Joseph Long, congratulations, man. You are a lightning legend. Awesome cards, dude. Especially the Ends Reshiram. One of the prettiest cards in the set.
Yeah. Love it.
All right, and get you a Thunder Charm as well. And put that in your team bag.
I wonder if we're going to be able to complete the set on one stream of Mega. So we've done it with a lot of sets in the past where we've completed an entire set in like 1,000 packs, but we haven't done it. I think the last one we did in 1,000 packs was Journey Together. I think Journey Together we did in less than 1,000. Surging Sparks was like 1,600, and Destined Rivals was 1,800.
Dang.
But we completed Destined Rivals 3 times. The first time was 1,800, second time was 1,500, third time was 1,100.
Do you remember
So,
what was like one of the cards you were missing, like that just took the longest time to get?
What was the last one? The first time, the last one I think was the Cynthia's Garchomp. I think. And then after that, we pulled it like in the next stream, we pulled it like 3 times. And we never had a problem pulling the Mewtwo. I pulled 18 Mewtwo's.
Wow.
Yeah, we've never had a problem with Mewtwo at all.
Apparently not with the Black Zekrom either, based on that hype intro too.
Oh, bro, don't even, bro. That was the most. I still think I was in the Matrix for like 30 seconds. Fairly certain that was Abdullah's order, and I could just imagine the kind of happy dance that he was doing when that happened.
Bro was probably running around his house.
Shock. In sheer shock. There was something going on that night. There was like the energy, like the planets were aligned. Something was going on. Like something else had happened in that same exact stream. I haven't released a clip of this yet, but we have this song that comes on, and a lot of the people in the chat probably know what it is. It's literally called Boss Battle is the name of the song that pops up, and it literally sounds like video game boss music.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, we're opening a box of Journey together, and the only thing that comes to my mind, like for a boss battle card in that set, is Ends Zoroark, because it looks kind of like dark,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Maybe Volcanion, but. And then literally I was like, oh, boss battle music? All right, here we go. Ends Zoroark special illustration rare. I said it the very pack I was opening, we pulled it out of that box.
That is
I was like,
crazy.
There's just no way. There was some weird stuff in the air that night, man.
No,
Weird stuff in the air.
it happens though. Sometimes it happens. Like in the hype intro that we have at the beginning of our live stream, you know, I said I'm still looking for Latios from Surging Sparks, and boom, that was like the next card that I literally pulled, and it was all done live. So like these packs were all sealed and everything, so it sometimes happens. Just awesome streamer luck, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, it's wild how many times that's happened. Like there's a guy that pulled, who was that? I think it might have been Peter. It was Peter. No, it was Patrick. It was someone from the UK. He buys like 3 Stellar Crown packs a stream for a little while, just chasing some cards, and he pulled a Squirtle. He bought 3 more packs. I was like, let's see if we could pull you a Squirtle again, and I couldn't even finish saying again, and we pulled another Squirtle.
That's
I was
awesome.
just like, it happens more frequently than you think, but at the same time, like we open a lot of packs,
Yeah.
and I talk so much random nonsense and jargon on the stream, so it's just like, it's crazy.
Reflet in chat says the new Shinji Kanda Oricorio is going to be crazy expensive. Did you see the artwork for that?
Oh yeah, I think it's great, but this is so I see some people like giving like false information out there to other people. Like the only thing that I'm personally confused about is that there is no Gengar. There's not going to be a Gengar SAR in that set, so that we know. Inferno X is not going to have a Gengar SAR. Gengar regular EX has to be in the regular English set because it's on a pack art. They've never put a Pokemon on a pack art that's not in the set, but it doesn't mean there's going to be a special illustration rare. So I honestly think that everybody's going to go so crazy pre-ordering Phantasmal Flames because of the Charizard.
Yeah.
but I realistically think that the singles in the set are going to be so cheap. There's a couple good illustration rares. The majority of the illustration rares are very average, mid. There's some good artworks, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of people need to pump the brakes and not overpay early for Phantasmal.
Yeah.
Because it's so small. The set is small.
It is.
There's going to be a lot of all the cards out there.
Isn't it like
It's gonna
125
do
cards or
what
something
Journey
like that?
Together did on release. It's going to do what Journey Together did on release.
Right. Right.
And there's no box topper.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I totally agree with you. The fact that it is a very small set, the Charizard will be number one, of course, and it'll probably command a pretty high price. But everything after that will probably be in plentiful supply.
Yeah, I agree. And there was only one gold card.
It's really easier to it's easy to pull. Not easy to pull, but like there'll be more supply. Small set, more supply, and a lot of the same cards being pulled over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going to be like that all over again. The fact that there's only one gold card was very surprising, but that's Japanese. I'm curious if they're going to bring anything else in as a gold for English. You never know. Sometimes they throw us a little bit of a curveball. And actually, now I'm curious. Now I want to look at while you do that next battle. I'm going to look at
Honestly, we're just going to get straight into that Q&A. How about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Does that sound good? All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, everybody. Well, it's the halfway point of our stream, and you know what that means. It's the Credi card catch-up, Credi card catch-up. Pikachu, wipe that all up first. Yep, there you go. Okay. For those that don't know, Credi Card Catch-Up is our halftime show where we sometimes show off gems from my collection or unbox something, but today, since we have a very special guest in Chris Pie TCG, we're going to be chatting it up with him a little bit and take some viewer questions as well. So if you do have any questions in the live chat, feel free to post them, and if we see them, we'll get to them, and hopefully Chris can answer them. We do have, I think, 3 member questions as well that we're going to hit you with. Maybe we'll start there. How about that?
Oh, good.
Okay. Sometimes they're not always Pokemon related, such as this one. Midheaven Moon. She asks, what is the meaning behind your username anyways? I'm sorry for thinking your name was said like Crispy TCG at first.
So, funny story, in high school, my nickname was Crispy, right? So, everybody called me that, but then when Facebook came out, like, I made a YouTube name, or not a YouTube name, a Facebook name, and tried to put Crispy, but it separated the PY from the rest of my name. And I left it. I never thought anything of it, right? So then I graduated, and then after I graduated, new friends that I was making, hey, dude, I live in the country, kind of. So I'm in Georgia, a lot of heavy accents. And everybody that met me afterwards was like, Pie, what you doing, man? What's going on, Pie? And I'm just like, oh, God. Hey, who's that? That's Chris Pie? I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm just going to roll with it. And from that point forward, like, from, like, the, beginning of my college, like, that's just where it was, and I just kind of embraced it. I started putting it on, like, all my jerseys. So I wear number 4 whenever I play baseball or softball. But I always, instead of putting my last name, I just put the Pi symbol at the top of my jerseys, which is hilarious. Because PY is not my actual last name. People think that that's my last name.
Right. And honestly, the Pi symbol is now the symbol of your channel.
Yep.
Looks good.
And I enjoyed math in high school and college, too, so it works. It works.
Nice.
I was like, ew, man.
No, I enjoyed math too. I was in a mathematics lab as a tutor as well, so no, I definitely have an appreciation for math. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is like your experience as a Pokemon judge. How did you become a professor, and what was that process like?
Super easy, actually. So I was a professor a long time ago, once before, when I was a Magic judge. So I was a Magic the Gathering judge, and then I also did like the test for Pokemon at a shop a long time ago. I never had a judge for Pokemon, but I took the test anyway. It's literally a paper test. It's so simple, and you just read through the rule book and the guidelines for everything, and that was it. That's all I had to do. But I never really did it back then. I was mainly doing Magic the Gathering. So about a year and a half to 2 years ago, I started doing Pokemon Professor stuff at a store called Video Game Trader, which is local to me in Buford, Georgia. And I run a play and trade for them every Saturday from 4 to 6 whenever I'm in town. And then if we have cups or challenges and they need a second judge, I go in and I do that as well. But it's super easy. It's just it's an online test. Doesn't take a whole lot at the basic level. But then like to go to excel like higher up, to become like tier 2 or whatever. You just have to take more in-depth tests with more like essay style questions and answers. And then it just requires you to go to X amount of events and participate in judging or organizing at, X amount of cups or regionals or stuff like that. But I just do the local stuff. I'm not worried about like scaling up, going high end on Professor or anything like that. But I run pre-releases, I run play-in trades, play to learn or learn to play. And then from time to time, I'll do the occasional Cupper Challenge, but only as an assistant head judge, not the head judge. So it's honestly, a lot of fun, though.
It is. And my wife and I, we've been to pre-releases. I've been going to pre-releases like... the first one I ever went to was XY Evolutions back in 2016. Then I haven't gone to one since Surging Sparks, so there was a pretty large gap in not going, but ever since Surging Sparks, I would always go to pre-releases, and I've always had a blast with it.
Yeah, I wish that I was around Professor and Organizer around that time, because so I like, one of the coolest things that you get as being a professor are the cool like staff promos, right?
Yeah.
And Evolutions had the best staff promos.
They had Charizard, Gyarados. What else was there?
Mewtwo, and I think Raichu is the other one. Like,
are you serious? There's a Raichu staff?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh,
I think Raichu is the fourth one. I forgot who the fourth one was in that set. But just Charizard and Mewtwo alone are so cool. And that card was so hard for me to find when I did that Mewtwo binder challenge.
Yeah. I was going to get to that, actually. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
I had to crack open a PSA 7, I think, of it. I think that's what I had to crack open for the binder.
Dude, I loved your series on collecting all the Mewtwo cards. I'm doing something similar right now where I'm collecting all the Raichu cards that were ever made in English, and also the Japanese exclusive artwork. So when I saw your video and saying that you're getting the English cards but also Japanese exclusive artwork, I was like, dude, he's doing the exact same thing I'm doing with Raichu. So yeah. I kind of hope that you're wrong about the staff card for Raichu, because that's going to be a pretty penny.
Well, I can find out. Let's see. Evolutions. Staff promos. So there the other one was Machamp. Machamp was the other one.
Okay. Machamp, Mewtwo, Charizard, Gyarados.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that is the other one.
There is a Raichu non-holo though in pre-release. Like, it's an exclusive deck card.
Dude, you know how like, I think if that's the one I'm thinking of, that thing's like extremely rare.
I have it.
It's the same one I'm thinking of. There's also a Lucario pre-release promo I gotta get that says pre-release on the bottom. It's pretty old. It's only like 40 or 50 bucks. It's not super expensive.
Is Lucario
I don't know
one
what
of your favorite Pokemon?
Next, though. He is my favorite. He is my favorite. Look, I mean, what? Just hold on. Lucario. There's a lot of them.
I didn't know if it was really Lucario or Greninja.
The Lucario's my favorite. Yeah,
Okay.
Lucario's my boy, and then Greninja and Mewtwo are like tied for second. And then there's probably a handful that are like third to sixth that I would deem worthy.
There's so many good Pokemon out there nowadays.
I like Ceruledge. Ceruledge is one of my favorite Pokemon from the new eras.
Yeah. From Gen 9, I've said that my favorite is Hydrapple. I loved the idea of like a Hydra with so many heads, and I just thought that was a cool design.
Clutch says it's Lopunny, this guy. Clutch got super excited when he saw that Lopunny special illustration rare leak yesterday.
I have a feeling a lot of people probably did. Next thing you know, they're going to make a $500 plush of Lopunny, just like they did with Gardevoir.
So while we were going through that before, I looked at something, and remember we were talking about the differences between the English to Japanese and Phantasmal Flames?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but people might be upset when we get Phantasmal Flames, because they spoiled 6 special illustration rares in Inferno X. But on the press release, it says there's only 5 special illustration rares. So how wild would that be if they don't give us the Charizard in the set and they put it in the Ultra Premium collection? Or if they put the Orcorio in the Ultra Premium collection and not in the set? Or in a premium collection and not in the set?
Oh.
So one of those 6 is not making it into the set. And unless that's just a typo on press, and this is directly on Pokemon's thing, not PokeBeach.
Yeah.
This is directly on Pokemon's press release. It says 5 special illustration.
Okay.
And 13 illustration. So It's scary.
Yeah.
I don't think they would take the Charizard out of the set, but the Oricorio could definitely be one I could see them keeping out of the set.
Really?
So
I feel like that's gonna stay. I feel like that's gonna stay in the set.
Yeah, but what do you put in Ultra Premium Collection out of what got shown? There's Sharpedo, Lopunny, the Trainer, and Rotom. The Trainer's got to be in the set. They're not gonna put that in a Premium Collection, I don't think, and not put a support. So I just don't think that any of the other ones make sense to put in a Premium Collection outside of that.
Sharpedo, Trainer. What were the other ones?
Lopunny,
Okay.
Oricorio, and Charizard. Yeah, there's only 6. And then you have Gold Charizard, which most likely will get like a metal version in that Ultra Premium Collection. I'm assuming that exact artwork is going to be metal in that Ultra Premium Collection. It has to be.
I don't know. You brought up a good detail that I didn't notice. I guess we'll find out.
I didn't know it until I looked. Because when I saw 6 today on the reveal, I was like, wait, they said 5 on the press release. So it's like, okay, they're going to subtract a SIR, but they're going to add Diancie and Gengar into the regular set.
Yeah.
Because they're not in Inferno X. They're only in the theme decks. But for us, they'll be in the theme decks and in the set.
Emmanuel Maria says, I feel the Oricorio would be a promo in the UPC. I vaguely remember I vaguely remember hearing that there is an Oricorio in the Charizard UPC.
If there is, that's bad. Sorry if I went too loud.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
It's so bad if that happens because they're doing it with the Moltres.
They are,
Moltres
but it's
is going to
stamped
be in the set. Yeah, and there's 2 of them, so there's one in the set and in the premium collection. But that doesn't solve the subtraction of the one less number than the other one. It's very weird.
Do you think that Moltres
weird.
stamp is going to affect the Destined Rivals card at all in terms
It
of
already did. It already did. It went from 220 to like 130 in a day after that thing got announced.
And then it started going up a little. Now it's like 144 now.
It's stabilized. It's stabilized now. The only thing that can make that card go down a lot is if like we get a massive reprint of Destined Rivals, and I mean massive, or a just massive printing of those Rocket premium collections. But I don't even know what to expect with those things.
Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah. With product shortages, hitting areas like some more areas than others, like how do you go about getting stock for your live breaks and stuff?
So I get a good chunk on release, right? So I go through about 70% of everything for the release. This is different for Mega because they're giving it to us in waves. So I'm going through 100% of everything in the first 2 weeks because I know I'm going to get another wave in 4 weeks, 4 weeks. ETBs are delayed again. Yay. But if I have to purchase anything outside of that, I try to find like people that are local that buy up a lot of product. Like everybody has these in their area. Like you'll find someone that buys up a ton of like prismatic collection boxes or a bunch of 151 things, or they hit a lot of online drops and they're willing to sell for not market value if you buy a lot. So what I'll end up doing is I'll buy like a lot of inventory from them to get like a discount down to like 75 to 80%.
Yeah.
And they're willing to make the deal if you're paying them, cash and not using a credit card to pay for the transaction.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm recording it on my end for tax purposes, then it doesn't matter. So I try to just buy big lots from people, whether it be a Collecticon or local vendors if they have a surplus of stuff. And that's the only way I can get. It's literally the only way I can get it.
Gotcha.
Outside of that, if someone DMs me and says, "Hey, I got some product. Do you want some for stream?" and they have a good deal, then I'll buy it. But my margin, I want to be at like a 20% margin roughly all the time. So I know a lot of people right now that are getting Mega, these stores, they're getting it. They're paying $103 a box is roughly what distro is now. It's gone up like $10 since the last set. They're charging like $280, $270 for a box. And they're making, 100%. They're making 130% margin. But I don't know. It gets into too much like business side of things, and I understand it's like for me, like the Mega streams, the first 2 Mega streams, we're basically doing MSRP on boxes and bundle.
Have you noticed that certain products are like so much more harder to secure than others? Like, are booster boxes harder to secure than others?
Yes, because after the distro wave, you just don't get any.
Yeah.
Like, I've gotten 6 boxes of Destined Rivals since release, and they all were like 1 at a time. Surging Sparks was the only set recently that I got like a decent chunk. I got like 4 more cases of it back in June. I think it was right. Yeah, it was like right before Card Party. It's like June, July. I got like 4 cases. And then that's when the price kind of like stabilized a little bit, but then it ran right back up because it's not enough supply to meet demand.
Yeah, I don't see booster like after the initial release. There's no more booster boxes. Mr. Mutastic is asking honestly, what are your thoughts of the artwork for the Gold Charizard?
I actually think the Gold Charizard is okay. I think his neck looks a little skinny. But I think the artwork looks good. I like that style of gold better than the other regular golds we've been getting. My personal favorite style of gold card that we've got, though, are like the shiny Pokemon.
Okay.
So, like, Galarian Obstagoon. I wish they would go back to that. Like, if they'd have done that gold background with, like, shiny Charizard on it or something, like, it would have looked so cool.
I think my favorite gold cards, though, of all time has to be the Crown Zenith ones. I don't think there's
I like those. I like those too.
because they're fully, it's like all color, very nicely detailed artwork, almost like a painting that you would see in a chapel or something like that, right?
I think they look good.
I don't think they're almost like alternate art gold cards in a way, very different than the gold cards we've had before, and I don't think they've ever replicated gold cards like that since. And they all connect.
And I think it's because they're not like your normal everyday run-of-the-mill gold card too. It's
Correct,
just like there's more artwork to it that's not gold, and that's what's nice about them. There's a lot of gold, but there's a lot of other like complementing colors that go with them, so it's really nice.
R&D Adventures is here as well.
R&D.
Lord Holnix, or one of the mods, if you don't mind, link R&D Adventures YouTube channel in the live chat as well. We had R&D Adventures as one of our boss battlers. Him and his son Ryder were on here, so really appreciate R&D Adventures stopping by and saying hi.
Nice. R&D, are you guys going to be at Card Party? West Coast, or I couldn't remember. You said you were missing a convention. I couldn't remember if it was that one. I don't know if I'm going to see you guys there or not. But I'm ready. I can't believe it's only a week away, man. My brain right now.
It's coming up fast. I unfortunately won't be there. I'm going to try to go to the one in Fort Lauderdale though. That one gives me enough time to get ready for another convention.
Yeah, I have to cancel. I think I was telling you this before. I have to cancel my badge for Dragon Con this year because it's the same weekend as Card Party Dallas, and I am not missing an opportunity. I've never been to Texas. So I've been to a connecting flight in Texas.
Yeah.
And like stepped outside and did something real quick, went right back in, got in the plane and left. So I didn't like go to Texas.
I'm in the same boat with you, man. I would love to visit Texas. I've never been into that state, so I'll try my best to get to Dallas. Speaking of Card Party 3, though, any exciting tidbits regarding this one in Seattle?
I mean, they haven't given us our itinerary yet. I'm assuming I'm going to be hosting some of the live pack battles on stage like I did last time. So like where you have 2v2 from each team. I'll probably be on stage hosting some of those. I'm hoping I get to do some of the live stage stuff with Gonzo again. Like the stage where it's like College Game Day, where there's everybody walking around like behind us in the convention. That was so much fun. Yeah. So I hope I get to do a little bit more of that because that's less harsh on my voice. I always lose my voice on the first day. Every year, Card Party, I lose my voice. It doesn't matter.
Are you planning on filming any content while at Card Party this year?
Probably just a lot of shorts content. I'm not too sure what I wanted to do, like challenge wise. I thought about trying to finish Black and White, but I don't know. It's a week away. It's a lot to plan, and I'm just so swamped with the release of Mega now. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't sit down and storyboard stuff the way I want to. So I'm probably just gonna do a lot of shorts content, but I will be filming either live during one of the shows or like behind the scenes game show of my episode 100 of Plinko. So we have episode 100 that should be airing around the time of Card Party, and I'm gonna try to film it while I'm there. For the celebration for episode 100. So that'll be pretty cool.
Awesome.
I'm opening up something pretty big for episode 100 too. So
now, I
fun.
remember at the end of your Mewtwo collection video, you were kind of hinting at potentially going after another Pokemon for a collection challenge. I mean, what? Yep. There's a couple of Pokemon that are probably in line. Lucario, Greninja.
Yeah, and I think Lucario is probably going to be the choice. So Greninja doesn't have that many cards. So if I do Greninja,
It's a later gen Pokemon.
I feel like
yeah.
Now the reason why it'll be cool for next year is there'll be 2 potential sets for Greninja: Ninja Spinner Japanese, and then whatever our English set is for March next year. So I have another potential Greninja card in that set. So that I can maybe do like as a one stop, but then it's like, man, if there's exclusives, it's going to be super hard to do in one show. So I thought about doing Lugia or Mew, but now some of the specialty cards, like, they're so expensive. Like, I can't like do the challenge without financially burdening myself.
Yeah, especially some of those older Lugia cards are gonna hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And if you have to like bust open a graded card, because a lot of these conventions don't necessarily have the raw copy, they'll have only graded cards for you to get.
Yeah, so that's why I shopped a lot of like heavy played copies of Mewtwo episode 2 and 3 for the Mewtwo binder challenge, because people were willing to make deals on them.
Yeah.
Episode 1 here in Atlanta and Charlie's Collectible Show convention, I got lucky. I hit a lot of the XY era Pokemon and the tag team ones early, like near mint, and the Team Rocket ones before they really started to like shoot to the moon. So I got like PSA 8s and 9s, near mint raw copies, and all those before they like tripled and quadrupled in price. So I was very fortunate. But man, the last few that I needed to complete it in a card party in Tampa were tough.
And it's only getting harder just with the way the market is and everything. All kinds of Pokemon cards, no matter what it is, seems to be booming. And Sarah brings up a good point. Or the Chinese Mew exclusive promo, if you were to ever tackle a Mew collection.
Yeah, that $10,000 raw card will never happen.
Yeah, Clutch the God
Chinese
says
exclusive.
Gold Star Lugia will be tough. Yeah, you would have your work cut out.
It'd be really hard to pull a card that doesn't exist.
All right, man. By the way, speaking of the Mewtwo challenge, though, what was your favorite Mewtwo card that you got? Do you have a favorite out of all the Mewtwo's that you collected in that one video? Do you have a favorite?
Man, it's so tough because there's so many good ones.
Okay, how about this? Top three. Top three. I'll make it easier on you. Top 3.
All right. Oh, all right. So Gold Star Mewtwo and Shining Mewtwo are top 2. Like those are my grails.
Yes.
The First Edition Shining Mewtwo and Gold Star Mewtwo are like my 2 grail cards. But behind that, it's a tough choice between Mewtwo, the one from Shining Legends.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The super rare reason, like the test tube. That one's amazing. I actually like the artwork for Team Rocket Returns. The Team Rocket Returns Mewtwo EX. That one's really cool too. And I don't think a lot of people, the prices are just so high, but I just think there's not a lot of like appreciation, like fan side for that era. I think it's just very, very dollar generated because of how old and scarce that era was.
True.
Man, that is so tough though. I think I would probably say that's probably my top 3, but even the one from Destined Rivals is up there for me. That card is insane.
Are you talking about the SIR one or?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know sometimes people, it's like, I don't want to say it's 50-50 divided, but people have like issues with that card as well. Looks like a Macy's, parade balloon going down the street in a way.
Yeah, I like it because the way Giovanni's like profile is in the card looks super good. Like they went very heavy on like Giovanni's like Mewtwo. You know, it's Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but it's Giovanni's.
That's Giovanni's Mewtwo card. So good. Yeah. Matt Gooch. I
thought it was so nice.
He brings up a really good point, which I'm actually in agreement. Crown Zenith, how is it not on your list?
Crown Zenith is on my list, but it doesn't hit the top.
Not the top 3.
It doesn't hit the top 3.
It's okay, Matt. It'll be on my top 3.
It is my favorite card. It is my favorite card from Crown Zenith, and it is in my top 5, but it is not in my top 3.
You and I, we have the same taste.
It's so hard. It's so tough. Like I love that card so much too. That card's insane.
That was my chase card from Crown Zenith as well. Just out of curiosity, what was your chase card from 151?
From 151?
Yeah.
The Zapdos and the Alakazam. It was a tie.
I knew you and I had the same taste. 151.
Wait, did you not see?
Zapdos.
Did you not see what I did? Did you not see what I did at Collecticon last week?
Me? No, I didn't see it.
Well, I gotta find the T-shirt. I'll just put it in the camera. Hold on. I think I have a picture of the T-shirt still. Please have it. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? Come on, where are you?
Matt says, you can do a brother a solid and do a Blastoise. Buying all near mint copies at $40.
That was a t-shirt. I had that on a t-shirt at Collecticon over the weekend. The weekend before when it was here in Atlanta. I ended up buying like 65 copies, and I bought another like 20 within the next week after that, before the card started running up. Like, I bought a bunch of them.
Oh my gosh.
My cost average on that chunk was like 43.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought, before that, I had about 26 in my collection.
Yeah.
For an average of like $28. Like, super cheap. That artwork and the Zapdos are my favorite. I had a bunch of the Zapdos, but it ran up too high. I was going to do a challenge where I had to fill a whole binder with both of those cards, but Zapdos just climbed too high and it made it impossible. I wouldn't have been able to afford the challenge.
Yeah. Zapdos, though, is such an awesome card.
Oh, I love that. That card was so undervalued for way too long.
I agree.
It
I
finally
totally
moved
agree.
up, but like the Alakazam too. But I think that there's more people that like the birds than like Alakazam as a Pokemon, like just in the Pokemon world.
Yeah.
But I think Alakazam was on my team to battle the Elite Four. So
I feel like the same situation's happening with Ho-Oh from Dust and Rivals. Ho-Oh has always been one of my favorite cards from Dust and Rivals, and I always thought it was underappreciated and too low of a market. I mean, it is a high price regardless, but compared to all the other big hitters in Dust and Rivals, I thought it should be up there a little bit more on par with the others.
I just think it's because it's Ethan's.
Oh.
If it was just like, I think it's just because Ethan is not like super popular like trainer. Like, if you'd given it to like a Team Rocket like head person, or if you'd given it to like one of the main like if it had been like Blaine's Moltres instead, like, forget about it.
Yeah.
That card, it would have infinitely been up there with Cynthia's Garchomp, like, price wise.
Yeah.
It's catching up though now.
It is. And I'm wondering if I should pull the trigger on and buy one. I'd like one for my Pokedex binder.
I mean, you got some opportunities to open some Dust and Rivals if you can get some of the new mini tins. The new mini tins that are coming out.
Comes with the
mega pack.
Yeah.
Dust and Rivals pack.
Yeah, I saw that.
So.
I just did a big unboxing of Dust and Rivals. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and the best pull I could get was Yen Mega SIR and 2 Ethan's Typhlosions, and there's a couple of other things, but nothing like high tier.
That's fair.
So I feel like I should just stick to buying singles at this point, because I feel like I burnt a lot of money on sealed product.
I understand that. Mr. Mutastic asked about some tips for doing a binder challenge for Mew. So what you want to do, if you want to do a challenge for something like that, before you purchase or do anything to get it together, at the list of everything you can together. I used price charting and then just did that and just listed it. But then I typed in just like on other random sites to make sure I didn't miss a card. And then what you want to do, if you want it to be all near mint in your binder, obviously price it out and see if it's something that you can budget over the period of time you want to do the challenge. But then what you need to do is you need to go to each card and check all of the market prices of every like light play, moderately played, damaged, so on and so forth, and try to budget it out for yourself so you can have an idea if it's something that's feasible. So like, I went into it thinking like, okay, I'm not buying a mint copy of Gold Star Mewtwo. I ended up with one. Don't ask me how I got super lucky. I did a big trade. I did a pretty big trade on something that I graded up with. But like those higher end cards, I was expecting to have like 5s and 6s, like PSA-ish grades, right? So I went in with that budget in mind, and if I got a good deal on one that was slightly better, I took the good deal, right? So get a budget together to see if it's feasible first after you get the list. Like, that's the most important part if you're going to do one of those. Because the last thing you want to do is pigeonhole yourself into like you just started it and you have no choice but to finish it. Because once you do that, if you run out of funds and you have to like do something else with the rest of your collection, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to stop and I'm not going to finish it. Now you're going to sell off the cards you bought at a loss,
right?
Because you're having to, you're never going to resell for the value, full market value, unless that card goes up and you get lucky that those cards ran up in the time for when you bought it. So if it's something you have to give up on, or it just ends up being too tough for you and you can't finish just yet, and you need to recoup money, you end up losing a lot of capital that way. So definitely go in, budget with the list and like what you're willing to get for the conditions. Like if you're okay being like, I don't need this card near mint, I'm okay getting this card as, you know, like LP or MP. Like to me, that's like a long drawn out answer for that. But I think those are the two most important things are your guidelines for each card, which you want, and then your total budget for the entire thing. And if it's feasible for you. So get the list together, check all the prices before you buy a single thing. Because you don't want to start something that you don't think you'll be able to finish in a feasible amount of time.
Right. Do you always, would you suggest people to have a timeline of, because you gave yourself a timeline of completing the Mewtwo challenge?
I had a lot of time. Yeah, I had a lot of time.
You thought that was enough time for you to get all those cards? You felt like you could do it?
Yeah, because it was everything that I had already. So mine was a little different. It was like, okay, I have these Mewtwo cards already. Now I need to complete the binder, right? So I had like 20% of the cards. So I had like 1/5 of the cards that you would need to complete the whole binder. Because there was like just under 120 before these new promos, before the 2 new promos came out.
Yeah. And
I think I had like close to like 26, 27, something like that. So it's definitely tough to decide what you want to do with the challenge timeline wise. I specifically only collected at those events. So I picked out, I was like, okay, these 2 events are going to be one video, these 2 events are going to be another video, and these 2 events are going to be another video. So I was like, okay, I'm only collecting those cards during this time. And I also left it open where if people wanted to send stuff into the channel or do trades, they messaged me prior to going. This way I could tell them, hey, don't get that card from XYZ if I had already gotten it and the video hadn't aired yet. And then I think Vikesh and a handful of other people, Clutch sent one in. It was Clutch, I think, sent me the level X, and then a Sun and Moon promo one. I think you sent me Clutch also was one of the other ones I needed.
Yeah, you opened them on at the convention for the camera.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah, that was at that was video 2. That was a video number 2. So that was really cool. Well, no, wait, that might have been video number 1.
Do you think you blew past your budget on this one, on the Mewtwo?
No. I actually overestimated my budget. Like I crushed my budget because 2 of the I had a Gengar Mimikyu alternate art that I traded. I got $600 in cash at the time. This was in February when Gengar Mimikyu alternate art was only $1,600.
Yeah.
And Gold Star Mewtwo Raw was only like $1,200. So I traded that Mimikyu alternate art for a Gold Star Mewtwo and $600 in cash that I only had $300 invested in. So I bought a raw copy of Mewtwo Gengar for $250, paid to grade it, paid the upcharge, and it got a 10. So like I got a lot of extra value from that. So just that alone, plus the crazy deals that I got on some of the ones that were light play, like before they boomed, like Team Rocket's Mewtwo's first edition and regular. I got a PS or a CGC 8 and a Beckett 8 total for $300. So like that, I was expecting to have to pay like $700-800 for the pair. Like I got super lucky on some of my pickups for cracking slabs.
For the binder, did you have to get both unlimited and first edition of the Mewtwo cards? Oh wow, even a shining Mewtwo. That's incredible.
Yep, first edition shining Mewtwo was the final card I needed. I could have bought it in episode 2, but the copy was like a PSA 6, and they wanted $2,000 for it. I ended up paying $1,800 for an 8. I think. Yeah, $1,800 was what I paid for an 8. And that was the final card. Coop's Collection actually cracked it out of the binder for me. And it was at Beard Daddy Cards booth. But it was so cool because that was the first time I met Phil, Beard Daddy Cards. I didn't know who he was. It was the first time I met him through Danny from Lucky Breaks. And it was just so much fun seeing them. Like
I remember when we were
having him crack it open.
I remember when we were at Card Party 3 this past year, and you were wandering around the convention trying, and you were like saying, if you see a shining Mewtwo, let me know. And I was actually
please let me know.
I was on the hunt for a shining Mewtwo as well. A little that you didn't know, but
yeah, so
I didn't pull the trigger on
the
any.
First head one that day. What's funny is I actually found 2. I found 2 that day.
Oh.
I found one that was an 8.5 at this booth. It was Finch and Sparrow.
Oh, I love
A friend
them.
of mine was buying. He was buying for them. A friend of mine, Thomas. He was one of their buyers. He's like a buyer for hire kind of deal. He works for whoever hires it for the weekend. And they didn't want to go below like 27 or 2,800 for the 8.5 just because there were like no sold listings.
Wow.
PSA doesn't do 8.5s.
Right.
Really. So I was like, I really thought I was going to kick myself for passing on it. But I was, at the same time, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm down to the last like few minutes of the convention, I knew that nobody was going to buy that copy because of how overpriced it was.
So it'd be
like,
a good backup plan just in case, and you can buy it there.
Yeah, it's a Hail Mary if I need it. I would have had to overspend by $1,000 on it, but I didn't want to do that because I knew it was coming out of the slab. So the 8.5, the fact that it was a 0.5 was going to lose all of its value. And if it didn't upgrade into a 9, then I'm losing all the value I'm putting into it. But I didn't want to lose the challenge. So
right, totally, yeah. You don't want to lose those Crown Zenith packs.
Yeah, well, I didn't care about the Crown Zenith packs. I just didn't want to lose the challenge.
True.
Realistically, the Crown Zenith packs at the time, if I'm losing $1,000 of Crown Zenith packs or buying a $2,800 card, I'm rather just lose the $1,000 for the packs. Packs were never the issue. I just didn't want to lose because I'm a sore loser.
No, I totally get you.
I'm a sore loser.
I totally get you. By the way, when it comes to the Mewtwo challenge, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but what was the budget and how much did you spend on the entire collection?
Oh, geez. All right. So I budgeted $22,000.
Wow.
That was my budget.
Wow.
Yeah. So the reason being, I thought that I was going to have to buy very higher grade, very, very higher grade of the big cards. I didn't think I was going to be able, because during the time, like, I figured a lot of the Mewtwo's were getting scooped up because Team Rocket was already coming, right? So I didn't see a lot of Team Rocket's Mewtwo's. The entire challenge, I only saw one first edition Team Rocket's Mewtwo that wasn't a PSA 10. One. Even the days that I already had it.
Yeah.
The first edition Shining Mewtwo, I saw a total of 4. One of which was extremely damaged. I would have never bought it unless it was the last thing I needed. The staff promo cards, didn't really see them outside of a PSA 8. They were super expensive. Thought I was going to have to overspend on those. But the thing is, I'm a Mewtwo collector at the end of the day, so like I know I'm going to regrade a lot of these cards or grade them if they hadn't been graded yet, plus have that binder. So it's not like if I'd spent a lot of money budgeted on that throughout the course of everything that I wasn't going to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's like part of my personal thing, and I don't have like a lot of big, like, expensive, swanky, like, personal collection things. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going ham for myself this time, and I'm going to have something that I really want. And the only other thing that I've done since then that it's like I have to have this because I want it is the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering thing. I wanted to complete that master set of Surge Foils, the Chocobos, and the bonus sheet card. And what's funny is that binder is almost the same value as my Mewtwo binder, which is wild.
Wow. And
so wild.
How many cards would that be though? Like in comparison, it's not as many, right?
No, with the bonus sheet, I think it's actually pretty close.
Really? Okay.
With the bonus sheet, it's actually pretty close. It's like 80 cards.
Okay.
80 to 100 cards, somewhere in that range. But the Chocobos are expensive all by themselves. Like
True.
raw, the 4 colors are all 2,000, and then the black Chocobo, the Japanese exclusive, is anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000 raw. Like not even graded.
Yeah.
So those took up the chunk of the majority, and then like the handful of Surge Foils that are just like super expensive because they're good playable cards and because they're the most popular characters.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy.
So with that budget of 22,000, like how much below that were you able to do it? Because you said you crushed it.
I beat it by like 30%.
Nice. Very good. Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I was very, very surprised. I only spent 60% of the budget.
Awesome.
And I spent 60% of the budget, and I haven't graded some of the cards now that I do have to send a lot of them off. I'm probably going to do a video on that. I don't know what to expect, but it should be the value of what I have should be at the budget or higher, my original budget number, because of how early I got a lot of the cards that really took off.
Yeah.
Obviously, any of that could change, but I set the bar really high because I knew how long I had. So, like, I started in February, and I knew I was going all the way to, July, basically. So I knew I had all this time to plan and prep to put money aside here and there and just keep putting a little away, Like, okay, I had, 7,000 to play with, essentially, at each event. So every month, I made sure I put away, like, any little bit of profit that I made from my online store. I'm not kidding when I say I lived off of like the absolute minimum. Like I was working extra dealing jobs to make up, to pay for like my normal stuff.
Yeah.
So that I had the money to budget into that binder.
Wow.
So I wanted to make sure that I worked extra so it wasn't like obviously financially burdening myself, but I wanted to make it happen. I was just like, I have to make it happen. I love it too much.
Yeah, you set the goal and you accomplished it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of stress involved in it, but I was worried at Card Party because I had like no time to do anything at Card Party, man.
Yeah, I know. Especially when you're a featured content creator, you got stuff to do, places to be.
Dude, it was I told Pat too. I was like, hey, you know, if you need me for whatever, just tell me. So like I think I did four battles on the main stage and then one live stream thing. So I was just glad the last day my voice was okay for the last battle because I thought I was gonna have to be like the guy from I thought I was gonna have to be like him on stage to talk.
Well, all right, Chris, we're gonna do this quick lightning round of questions, or should I say lightning round, and then we're gonna get back into the subscriber and member giveaways. So top 3 favorite Pokemon.
Lucario, Greninja, Mewtwo. Lucario number 1, Greninja, Mewtwo tied 2nd and 3rd. Any order, depending on the day.
Depending on the day. All right, first Pokemon video game you ever played.
Pokemon Red.
Nice. I'm Pokemon Yellow. Favorite Pokemon card and or set.
Favorite Pokemon card is Gold Star Mewtwo. The favorite Pokemon set, if I had no budget to spend to open, it would be Neo Destiny. But being realistic, Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is my favorite set. Like, I don't think I will have more fun opening any set more than I do Crown Zenith. And
Yeah.
I wish I had unlimited amount of it to open because it is the most satisfying set to open.
You and I,
Literally.
we are, our minds are just alike. I'm exactly the same way. Neo Destiny, and favorite like modern set to open, really, Crown Zenith. What was your most memorable Pokemon card pull you've had? I mean, you've had so many, I'm sure, but is there one that really just sticks out to you?
That's tough.
I know
dude.
you've had so many.
So it's probably a tie between 3. It's like to me it's like a tie between 3. 2 of them were giveaways for celebrating hitting 5K, 50 and 50K. And then the other one was, what was the other one? It was just a box break that we did, and it went to a good friend. So this is not a lightning round. I'm sorry, because this one's going to take a second.
It's okay.
So the first one was a 5K. I opened a jungle booster pack that had been in my collection since a long, long time ago. Kangas Krantz, another creator, won the giveaway, and I called the Vaporeon, hit a holo Vaporeon in the pack.
Nice.
As I called it, and nobody believed me when I made the clip. They're like, "It's fake. This is fake." Then after that, when we hit 50K, I had a first edition Gym Challenge pack, heavy, that I had gotten from a friend of mine back in like 2018, and we opened it for Infinite Kiwi. It was a first edition Blaine's Charizard.
Oh my gosh, man, that's
as
such a heavy hitter.
As a giveaway. And it went, I had to ship that thing to New Zealand. I was so stressed out until it got to him.
Yeah.
Until I got to Kiwi, I was so stressed out. I was like, I was.
Because once it leaves the United States, they don't track it, right?
No, they track it, but
They
it's
will
just
still
still
track.
like, if it gets stuck at customs, it's like, the good thing is it was one card, so it was a very small package, so I didn't need to worry too much. It wasn't like I was shipping a big package
Right.
over there. And then the third one was at Card Party 2, I bought a Power Keepers box and turned down a 1-to-1 trade for a base set box, even though the base set box was worth like $1,000 more. Ken Lee Lin with Pokemon Network offered me a trade because he wanted the Power Keepers box, and I turned him down. I said, I want to go Gold Star hunting. We hit a Gold Star Jolteon in that box.
Oh,
Chris Klein.
Congratulations. That's awesome, man.
Yep. So those are probably like my top 3. Like, depending on like how nostalgic I feel.
Yeah.
That Blaine's Charizard, I think, is still just like, because I did the pack trick wrong. So I got to it, and it was on screen as I was talking.
Yeah.
And it's sitting there on screen. And I saw the chat for a second. I looked down. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh my god. That's so cool.
That's amazing. Oh, and last question, and this one's a little bit of a curveball. What's for dinner today?
What is for dinner today? I had protein pasta with ground turkey, Alfredo sauce, and broccoli.
Sounds great. All right, man.
Delicious.
You ready to get back into some subscriber and member giveaways? Because then we got a boss battle to do later.
Let's do it.
All right, man.
Let's do it. I'm gonna open a pack while you guys are doing that.
Sounds
So you
great.
Go ahead and start that. I'm gonna just mess with my camera over here.
I'm gonna copy and paste a bunch of new names onto our giveaway form here. Let's see. BBY Jace was the last one to have responded. Ooh, wow, we got a lot of names to add here now. Let me copy and paste all these. Copy and paste. We are at 66 entries on this giveaway wheel. All right, what's you got? Let's nothing but a hollow.
Typical prismatic.
That's how it goes. I mean, that's why I've stopped opening packs for prismatic and just going after singles.
I actually hit a Vaporeon SAR the other day. I opened one of those
Really?
prismatic Sam's Club boxes. I hit a Vaporeon.
Oh, that's so
I
awesome.
was like, well, that never happens.
I have not pulled a single SIR from that set, man. There's 32 to get, and I haven't pulled a single one.
That was the first one I pulled for myself. I haven't opened a ton of that for myself, but that was the first one I've pulled. I think I've opened a total of like 50 to 60 packs for myself.
Yeah,
in that range.
That
so
sounds
I guess
about
it's
right for me as well.
Great.
Yeah. All right, chat. This wheel has kind of run dry right now. I need you to do me a favor. Light it on fire for me. We need to feed it some flames. Feed this thing some flames, just like Charizard's doing right now. Paint this live chat orange for me. Wake everybody up. Wake up! We're back doing some giveaways.
I also want to give a shout out to Giant Sports Cards in Alpharetta, if any of them happen to be watching. I went there and picked up a bunch of 151 product recently. They hooked us up with some Surging Sparks to give back to you guys. We gave some away last stream, and after Mega, we're going to be giving some more away. So make sure you guys come see us on our live streams if you guys want to get in on that. So shout out to Giant Sports Cards. I appreciate you guys.
Sounds good, dude. All right, man. We're going to be spinning this wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Exclamation banana in the chat, guys.
We love the bananas on this channel. Sometimes I tell them to paint the live chat yellow for me, and I get thrown a bunch of bananas in the live chat. All right.
That's funny. That's literally our command for the giveaway.
Oh, really?
It's exclamation
well,
banana.
yeah, of course, yeah, I know, yeah. Because like sometimes I leave my voice mod on, sometimes by accident, and like
It goes on for way too long, and
people are like, "Don't tell him," and that's my banana voice, basically. All right.
That's fair.
Congratulations, G-Man. You are the man. We're going to get you some packs right now from Battle Partners, but you need somebody to go up against. So we're going to roll this wheel one more time. I think we might have gotten somebody. Sentimex, you just got on my giveaway form. Copy and pasting your name as well. So you are here now. Okay, let's shuffle this up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch to hear the sounds as you're going, because all I hear is your voice. I can't hear the sounds of the stream because I have it turned off because it's away. So I'm like looking. So I'm like trying to time it. I was like, ooh, I wonder what sound plays right here.
Yeah, I mean, we do have sound effects and stuff that I use, and but yeah, it'll be up as soon as we're done, I suppose, if you want to check it out again.
Zai!
Yeah, this is one of our regulars, actually. Okay, congratulations, Zai.
Where's the same Zai as me? I have a Zai in my chat too, but it's just Z-A-I. Oh, it's the same Zai. Okay.
It might be. Sometimes she
they're in
goes
the
by
chat.
Z Canals. Z Canals is, I think, another. I think at least she used to use her that username, but now I see it as Zai all the time. Okay, let's get another 6 packs of Battle Partners going here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then after this, we're going to do a member giveaway So if you're not a member, that's okay. If you're interested, feel free. It costs $2.99, less than a booster pack, and everything I get will just go back into the channel and get more packs. All right, we're going on to round 3 right now.
Round 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, that was my old username. Don't reveal my identity. I know, I knew it.
No. The funniest username ever. I'm not going to disclose it, but Pat's old username for when he played competitive gaming was by far the one that threw me for the biggest loop. I'll never ever laugh as hard as I laughed that day.
Pat as in Deep Pocket Monster username?
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. He had me floored with his screen name for like old video games, because of like the first person shooter games he used to play. I was dying, absolutely dying, because we matched up for a Lorcana match on Pixelborn before they stopped doing it, because we play test a lot.
Yeah.
Our decks, and I queued into a match for the first time, and I was like, I called and I was like, "Is this you?" And he just started laughing. I was like, "Bro," I was like, I thought you sent me into like some Punked episode or something." Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, people want to know the name. Clutch. They want to know the name.
No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Ain't happening. It was so funny.
All right, this one's for G-Man. I feel like there's got to be an art rare in here, man. Like I said, there's gotta be an art rare. It's been a while.
There's gonna be. It's not the same set, but there's 3, right? Red 5. I'm going in. This.
Okay, I know it's gonna probably eat up the green screen, but we gotta put you in the disco room at least once tonight.
Which one?
We just pulled Maractus and we're just putting you in the disco room right now. All right, chat, if you got access to the Blacephalon or any disco emojis, light it up.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever we hit an art,
Blacephalon.
Yep. Paint the live chat sparkly for me. Yes, for a Maractus.
The green screen with all the green on Maractus.
Yeah, I know. It's
oh my god,
totally distorted.
It looks cool though. It was like a card. All card pieces going off in rags is so hilarious.
It works better with Pokemon that are not green. Okay, that was for G-Man. That's a whopping 50 points there. All right, back to Zai. Zai, there's still, I think there's still one more art rare in the box. I think we pulled 2 now. I'm forgetting what we pulled before, but I'm pretty sure we pulled an art rare already. So there's at least one more art rare. Okay, you got an EX. That's 20 points. $60 price tag right there.
Ooh, there are.
Okay, back to G-Man. Manifested. That's right, Zai. We manifest cards.
Lots too. Dude, I just saw the little Arceus figure that's up on your shelf. I just picked up a couple of those boxes this week. I love that collection box so much.
It has such a nice, pretty promo on it. One of the best Arceus artworks.
That promo is very, very good.
Okay, this is the last pack. This is for Zai. And then we're going to get on to the member giveaway. And nada.
Poppin' Papa John in the chat. I see you. I heard the trumpet.
What's it doing?
I wish my sound effects worked on here. They don't though. I could play like probably turn my speakers up super loud.
You?
Oh, I see this.
Speakers.
Yes.
They tricked us. Sneaky little hobbitses, they stole it from us.
All right, is that a voice mod or is that you 100%?
No, that was me 100%.
All right, that is way too good.
No,
that was way too good.
I have I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but I actually do have a really good Smeagol impression.
It is really good. It is like the best that I've heard, hands down.
I sometimes will like put on the mask. Like I have this mask here that I put on for Gollum whenever I want to do a voice, and so I don't know. Give me a line. I can say anything.
Oh my god.
Smeagol, why does it cry, Smeagol? Crewman hurts us, Master tricks us. I told you he would. I told you he was tricksy. I told you he was false.
That was way too good.
There we go. All right, congratulations, G-Man. You are a Lightning Legend. Yeah, I watched the movie way too many times.
I've watched the movie way too many times, but I can't. Stitch is more like... Stitch is a little bit more innocent.
You know what? Now that you mention it, Stitch and Gollum, they do have rather similar
It's
voice
very
boxes.
Similar. Very, very similar. It's not as deep. The voice
Right.
isn't as deep for Stitch.
If I knew like Stitch's lines better, I've only seen Lilo and Stitch once, and so I don't know the lines that well, but I think I could probably do a Stitch.
He doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot. He has a lot of like screamy, like runaway, like...
Yeah, like...
like he's running away from stuff. Yeah, like... It's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was just looking at R&D. He's like, that's so good, man. Alrighty, let's get onto the member wheel. Let's see if there's any new members to add here. Just okay. Yeah, we got some new people to add. Got to do a Gollum pull now. Oh, we got to open up a pack as Gollum. That's what Mars is telling me. Bro, I've seen that movie 100 times and that was spot on, bro. I appreciate that, Papa Down. Yeah, sometimes I forget to do the Gollum voice every now and then. Every now and then I like to open up a booster pack in Gollum's voice, but I forget to do that. Okay, looks like I got everybody's names on here. We'll shuffle this up. But you know what? We haven't done yet in a while. Hit me with some lightning, everybody. Paint this live chat yellow. We need to see all the lightning bolts, the Pikachus if you're a member, a Raichus, anything electric.
Even bananas! Bananas for breakfast, bananas for lunch, bananas for dinner. Bananas all day long. We love our bananas.
Bananas. Bananas.
Even Chris Pie loves bananas.
I do love bananas. They're good for potassium.
Now that's a Family Guy impression, sounds like.
All right, kids, for fun to finish on a Tylenol PM gets a prize.
All right, you guys are doing your part. I'll do my part. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Congratulations, Cardizard. All right, that'll be our first winner here. Cardizard. We're going to spin this wheel one more time. Oh, man. Poppin' Papa Don just gave me a quote. I got to do it.
I sees it.
You ruins it. Give it to us. Raw and wriggling. You can keep your stinking chips.
I think he says nasty chips, though.
You can keep your nasty chips.
Yeah, if I see a quote, I got to go for it. All right, let's rock and roll one more time.
Baiting, I gotta figure out. Gonzo said I needed to open a fancy pouch before the end of the stream, but I don't know what that
Well, you did Prismatic already, so maybe something else
is.
besides
Yeah, it's
Prismatic.
not fancy. That's not fancy.
Congratulations,
I might have to
Crystal
do something.
Monger.
Really? Hey, Crystal Monger. Yeah, I'm debating
Different generation, maybe?
probably between. I actually might go a Final Fantasy collector pack. I don't know. It'll either be. God, I already finished the hunt for that though. How crazy would that be though? Like a gold chocobo, I'd lose my mind. My brain would melt. See, it would be either be that or a Hidden Fates pack. Maybe Hidden Fates.
Ooh. Sarah's asking, what about Evolving Skies? Is that fancy enough for Gonzo? Is this the member wheel? Yes, Matt Gooch. This was the member wheel. This is our member pack battle. So let's start round 4.
Round 4. 3, 2, 1, go!
Fancy packs here, but I can't open those.
All right.
Holland, not Holland Phantoms, oh my gosh. Phantom Forces and some Primal Clash, but those are for the store. Gotta not open those.
Well, there's at least one more art rare in this box and potentially a secret rare. We've opened Korean product for a couple weeks now, and we've hit a secret rare in every single box so far. And I remember watching Crystal Collects one of her videos, and she said that you're not guaranteed a secret rare in a box of Korean, but we've hit one every single time.
Yeah, it's either a secret rare or a V Max if it's older. And then if it's newer sets, what's the minimum requirement? I think it's like a trainer, right? Like if you get a full art supporter account.
Oh, man.
I want to say just like regular. I can't remember what Korean is, though. I don't open a lot of Korean products, so I wouldn't know. But I remember the older ones for sure. I was opening Korean EV Heroes for a little while.
This is the first time that I've done Korean like this year, like the past month. So I've never opened yet Korean older than Scarlet Violet era.
EV Heroes, EV Heroes is surprisingly affordable in Korean. I was very surprised compared to like Japanese and pricing. Like I really thought that prices were going to be like astronomical in every language because of how expensive the English boxes were.
I'm glad Korean is like still stable because I can't afford to do English right now. So
it's because they're not doing exclusives. Like I feel like they're not doing the like Chinese like exclusivity stuff like they're doing.
Yeah.
Korean was doing like the Chinese exclusives like that. Korean would get bought up way more, I think.
Well, I hope they keep it that way because we just pulled an SAR. We haven't not pulled a secret rare ever, man. Whew.
I love that.
What do we do? What do we do? We're king.
I love that card so much. So glad they pulled it in this battle and not against me.
Oh my gosh, guys! I think we gotta disco this up, guys. Let's go, though.
Oh wait, you just reminded me of something while you're doing this.
SAR Hops Zacian for the win. Who is that for? Is that for Crystal Monger? That was the last pack. Awesome card. This is the first time I've ever pulled this card.
I love that artwork so much.
Wow.
That's actually one of my favorite artworks from that set. Like I prefer that over a lot of the other ones in the set. Honestly.
Dude, this is like perfectly centered. Perfectly centered. Probably hard to tell.
How's the quality control for most of the Korean stuff overall?
In terms of like centering and stuff, I don't know. I would say it's kind of maybe better than English, but probably not on par with Japanese. As for the
dude, I'll tell you what.
The coloring,
Japanese lately has not been that great.
Huh?
Lately, Japanese has been struggling.
Oh. When I was opening up like early Scarlet Violet sets, probably up to Temporal Forces, I thought they were decent, and the colors were very vibrant as well.
Okay. Trying to find a card. You did a Titanic. You did a Titanic thing, and I don't have one. I don't have an Espeon sitting here from Prismatic. Dang it. There's a card. We call the Espeon Jack's Espeon because it looks like Rose on the couch in the scene from the Titanic.
Oh, by
it's
the way,
so funny.
I think I might have made a mistake. I just realized Crystal Monger's pack was over here. So yeah, I'm sorry. This was actually Cardizart's card. Crystal Monger. No. Crystal Monger, your pack was still here, right by your name over here. So my apologies about that.
That's my fault. I interrupted you.
That's okay. No, it's okay.
Go crying. I'm gonna go cry in the kitchen now.
No, but Crystal Monger also was saying that in the live chat. So then I looked at my board because my mic was covering the booster pack. So that's why my microphone's like right here. So the back, it was like right behind it in terms of line of sight. But this is Crystal Monger's last pack right here. So yeah, he noticed it himself. He was like, wait, I was not the next person. But yeah, here we go. This is the next one. All right. Oh boy. I after that, how do you follow up after such an epic card?
So now, is this the only box you're opening for the giveaways?
Yeah.
For the battles today? So I dodged a bullet.
You did. Okay, it didn't go out with a whimper at least, but I mean, we kind of wish there was a little bit more. I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm sorry for making that mistake, Crystal Monger. We went from Zacian, Hop Zacian down to Iono's Belly Bolt. You know what? I always say at the if you guys don't get anything out of your booster packs, like by the end of the month when I'm shipping stuff out, I always include a free booster pack from a brand new box. Good. That definitely appropriate, Chris. They work, by the way.
Like there's a duck in this room.
Yeah, I think you might have to get your cat to get that duck.
Nah, she's lazy. I'll just blow a horn. I wonder if I click it 3 times. Does it?
It does.
Yeah, it actually works that way if I do it that way. Obviously, I'm glad I didn't do this the whole stream because I'd have been sitting here.
Nobody else ever did
Broly's
that.
in the chat. What's up, Broly?
What up, Broly? One of our other boss battlers. For that, all right, so you got 10 points for the Holo Rare, and then for the Hop Zacian, that is a whopping 60 points, putting you at 70. Congratulations, Cardizard. You are a Lightning Legend. You are going on the boss battle wheel to potentially pack battle against Chris, and you'll also get a Thunder Charm as well.
Donnie Charm.
Cardizard luck strikes again. Yeah, the guy wins when he's AFK or not here. All right. That is a very nice pull. What did you miss, Broly? This is you came just in time because we just pulled an SAR. Vintage Will asks, "Hey, CrediFilms, can you explain the member wheel and when you become eligible?" Sure. Yeah, Vintage Will. Anybody who is a member of our Credi Crew channel memberships are eligible to get onto the member giveaway wheel. We do the member wheel. We spin it 4 times per stream, and if you're a member, you also access the subscriber wheel as well.
Your sound is like going in and out real bad.
Oh shoot! Did it? Hopefully it's better now. Is my sound okay now? Midheaven Moon says there's a major leaderboard update. Okay, sounds good, Midheaven Moon. We have to check that leaderboard. We haven't checked it.
You sound like JP from Grandma's Boy when he was exploding.
Uh-oh. That's not
what
good.
I hear.
Well, chat, you guys can let me know if I do sound a little weird.
Let me switch to this. Let me see.
Hey, Midheaven Moon, how's my voice? Is it okay? But just to wrap up with...
your stream sounds okay.
Okay, Matt Gooch says sounds good here. Okay here, Midheaven Moon says as well. But yeah, Vintage Will, if you go to the posts on our YouTube channel, there's a member exclusive post right over here. And if you scroll just a little bit further down, you'll see the giveaway links for both the subscriber and member giveaways. I usually post those a half hour before every single live stream starts. So come back next week and you'll be able to start from the very beginning to get on the wheel. All right, we're gonna check out the leaderboard real quick because there is a wheel, or if there's a leaderboard update, that Heaven Moon said. Cardizard, where's Cardizard? Cardizard, you are now rank 2. You demoted Victor Mora. Cardizard with 410 points in 2nd place. Midheaven Moon, I would definitely upgrade that card. His best pull is definitely Hops Zacian EX. Oh wait, you're going by rarity. Oh, she's going by rarity. I see, hyper rare. So that means he must have pulled the gold card. Yeah, we don't go by market value. We go by just the rarity pool. So you can keep it if you want, I guess. Beep Pop, thank you for subscribing and welcome to CrediFilms. But yeah, congratulations, Cardizard, for getting into rank 2. That was a huge boost. And Emily and Dad are still in first with 500 points and Coinmaster Gaming with 390. All right. Well, Chris, I think it's about that time for the boss battle. Do you have those packs standing by?
I do. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
I got packs for it, just in case. I'm gonna go grab a fancy pack for Gonzo real quick before you start the boss battle.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna get all of our Lightning Legends out here. These are all the winners of pack battles today. So, who did we get? We have Furzation, Joseph Long, Cardizard, and G-Man. These are our 4 Lightning Legends. Sorry about the glare. So I am going to type in your names into the boss battle wheel, and one of you guys are going to be facing against Chris Pie right now. Joseph Long, 75, 66, Cardizard, and G-Man. All right, these are our 4 Lightning Legends here. One of these guys are going to be going up against you. Do you only get points if you win the pack battle? That's correct. On the leaderboard, it is just to keep things a little more simple. This is our first year ever doing the Lightning League. Only the Lightning Legends are put onto the leaderboard. So if you see the name column, at the very top it says Lightning Legend name. But if you are in the rank, if you are within the top 20 at the end of the year, you will be getting a special prize as well. It's just the top 3 are going to be getting these trophies that we were showcasing earlier. But yeah, I will ship off all your packs at the end of the month. And if your team bag is lacking some hits, I'll definitely be giving you another booster pack to go home with as well. All right. Any preference, Chris, of who would you prefer to go up against? There's Cardizard, G-Man, Joseph, Furzation.
I'm not going to pick any favorites. I say anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. They're going down.
Now I'm going to give you the choice.
You guys used all the good packs already, man.
I think there might be 1 art rare left. I believe
1 art rare left. I got this.
Maybe. And then so I'm going to give you the choice. We can go about this wheel 2 ways. We could either spin it, and the first person who's selected is the person who is pack battling against you, or we can whittle it down until the last person remains on the wheel.
Ooh, reverse raffle style. Eh?
Yeah, reverse. So whoever's the last man standing.
One time.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see who is facing Chris. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The person who is selected is going to be facing off against him. Oh. Okay.
It's probably going to be one of my channel colors, I guess.
It is Furzation.
It's the purple. It's the channel color.
Yeah, that is right.
Feeling.
All right, congratulations, Furzation. Furzation.
It'd been funny if Furzation was the one that pulled Furzation.
That would be funny. That'd be a nice play on words. All right. Got 3 packs of battle partners over here. Chris, we got your scorecard right here. And because Furzation, you won the wheel spin and you worked your way all the way up here, we are also going to be giving you the Lightning League Stadium card. Whether you win or lose, you'll at least be going home with some shiny cardboard. But if you can defeat Chris Pie in a pack battle, you'll get an additional 70 points on the leaderboard, as well as another Thunder Charm in the shape of Raichu's tail. He's ready. He's got his 3 packs. And I think we're ready to rock. Let's get some boss battle music going here.
Get ready to spark the storm. Boss battle, begin.
I gotta hear it.
It's oh wait, who was it? Boss battle in the Necrozma. Yeah, it was like from the Sun and Moon series, I believe.
Oh wow,
from the video game.
that's really cool.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll let guests go first. Chris, why don't you go ahead and open up your pack first?
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's start one at a. Are we doing one at a time?
Yeah, we'll do one at a time.
All right, so it's one to the front on these, right?
Korean? I'm
Japanese. I think it's still one.
I forget
there is
actually.
anything.
Oh wait, yours is a Japanese booster pack.
Yeah,
That's right. So
these are
yeah.
Japanese. Yeah, so I think it's one. I could be wrong, but am I doing one at a time?
Yeah,
I had
we'll do
nothing
one
out
at a
of that
time. All right, on to Frozation. All right. Got a nice crocheted Dunsparce there. And Pangoro, that's it. Nope, nothing in that pack. All right, back to you, dude.
All right. Here we go. Number 2.
Grubbin, Comfey, Rotom, a holo rare. That's
Right.
10 points. I mean, that could be a deciding factor, because holo rares are not guaranteed in every pack.
I swear, if I lose after they pull the SAR, I'm just.
Your booster packs all came from the same box that I gave the other Pokemon YouTubers as well.
Oh gosh, what was pulled though?
That's the thing. I forgot. I would have to go back into what the other boss battlers pulled, but it was all from the same box.
Oh no, I didn't hear anything. I just heard your reaction. Now I see it. Oh.
He pulled the art
It's
rare,
Hops.
which was the last one from the box. This is Hops Wooloo. Very nice pull.
enough.
That's a whopping 50 points. Mm-hmm. All right, back to you, dude.
Oh boy.
I mean, there's always a chance for you, man. Like, cause your packs are not from this box, at least.
Well, it depends. Depends on if they were crushed in the other.
That's true. Yeah, I would
it's a
have
good
to.
thing. I don't know. I don't know. So.
We'll see. Oh, there's something shiny back there. Dockspun.
Nah.
Dockspun.
Dockspun's not gonna do it.
True.
You silly honey bun.
You would need at least
Spoiled
another.
Spoiled by the honey bun.
You would need another good pull, because you're at 30 points right now. You have 10 points for the holo, 20 points for the EX.
That was the third pack.
Oh, that was the third pack? Oh.
We went nothing, and then the hollow,
Oh, shoot.
and then Doc.
Okay,
I
well,
lose.
well,
I lose.
we're gonna just finish off and see if Frozation could add any more to his point total. All right, we got Piloswine, Rookidee, Remoraid, Articuno, and an Ends Reshiram. So he did get to at least another 10 points to go home with. All right, let's tally up some points here. We got 50 points for the Hopswooloo, 10 points for the Ends Reshiram, plus an extra 70 points for defeating Chris Pie in a pack battle. That's 130 points total. Congratulations, Frozation, you are a boss breaker. All right, and you'll also go home.
Crushed.
Yeah, well, join the crowd. I've gotten crushed weekly. Actually, you want to know who you're? I feel bad in doing this, Chris, but I'm gonna have to put a loss right here. Ouch.
No.
If you're curious, I can show you who you join the ranks with. Let's get the other music back on.
Let's see if I can. I'm gonna open this pack whenever you want me to see if I can at least get an asterisk next to my loss.
Sure, sure.
Or two. If I want to say I want an asterisk.
So
Wait.
R&D Adventures is under a win. Gonzo has 2 losses. Danny Phantom has a loss. Broly Polls has a win. Ian with Ian has a loss. Orb Sports Cards and Collectibles. Bikini.
Is Broly the only one with a win?
No, Bikini Tratini got a win. Orb Sports Cards and Collectibles, a local game store. They also got a win. Rock Sandy got a win. And my wife, Midheaven Moon, one of our mods, got a loss. So, yeah, that's who won. We had 4 boss battle winners, and then as for the losses, there's, counting me, it would be 6. Counting you as well, 7. Oh wait, R&D Adventures is on a winning side over here. Yeah, Mom. So join the crew. Yep. Hey, R&D is here. Okay, let's see what. Redeem yourself, my man. Redeem yourself. Let's see what you got. You got hidden.
It's either gonna be really good or really bad.
Which fates is this? Is this shining or hidden? Hidden fates.
Yep. Stay right there. All right, and then I gotta change this up so that the shiny vault is in the back. See if we get anything. Energy. Come on. Toga Strat. Lieutenant Surge's strategy. 3 trainers in a row in the uncommon slot. That's very uncommon, actually. I feel like that doesn't happen very often.
Eevee.
Eevee.
Is
that Articuno? It's Articuno back there, right?
That is an Articuno back there. That's nice.
All right, so this was the regular rare, I think, right?
Oh, the Snorlax.
Yeah, so regular rare.
Okay. Ooh, Shining Altaria.
Shining Altaria. We'll take that.
Nice. That's a nice shiny.
The shiny poof. Looks pretty good, actually. That looks actually really, really good. I'm not gonna lie.
That lessens the sting
that
a little bit.
That lessens the defeat. Yeah, it lessens the sting of defeat. Not the sting of my feet, but the sting of defeat.
All right, First Station, I'm going to put all this stuff into your team bag that you already had going for you, as well as another Thunder Charm there. There is a brand new link at the top of the live chat, everybody. Click that link, enter your username and your email address. This is for end of stream giveaway to reward anybody who stuck around until the very end with us. And what are we giving away? We got an illustration rare of Larvesta from Surging Sparks. This giveaway is open to everybody, whether you're a lurker, subscriber, or a member. We appreciate you. All right. Let's see how many people we got on this giveaway so far. Okay, got the names are coming in right now. Okay, we'll give it a little bit more time, dude. Clutch the God, I am a lurker. That's okay. I appreciate you nonetheless.
I'm not gonna lie, Clutch, when you typed that, when I looked at it for a second, I thought you said I'm a burger. You just made me want a burger. You just made me want a burger.
All right. All right, I'm gonna start copying and pasting some names. Got 17 names so far. Oh, got some more. Okay.
All right. Off he wore off.
Default, you just got in. What? Got you in. Okay. Probably just give it another 30 seconds or so. All right. Oh, Okay. Looks like we're coming down. Oh, Mad Shadow, you just made it? Okay, so it's a good thing we didn't roll this thing just yet. Think I filled it out backwards. Oops. I got you, TCG Ant. No worries, TCG Ant. I made the change. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, I think we're all set here. Let's spin this wheel right now. This is for the end of stream giveaway for the Larvesta illustration rare. Let's shuffle, 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 shuffle. Kodo. Congratulations, Mr. Business.
Mr. Business. Give him the business. Give him the business.
He is, my man. This guy does so much for the channel. Well-deserved win. Well-deserved win, Mr. Business. Yeah. All right, guys.
So it's always nice to see that.
I think that's going to be doing it for this live stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Chris, especially you. Thank you for taking time out of your day. For everybody that is at home, tell them where they can find you online. What socials do you have where they can follow you?
You guys can see me on YouTube mainly, but we also use Instagram and TikTok. We post to all three platforms, but if you guys ever need to get a hold of me, Instagram or my email, which could be found at the bottom of any of the YouTube videos, you guys can reach me at any of those places if you need anything. But come check us out tomorrow or Thursday. I haven't decided which day. If you guys want to come hang out, we're going to be doing a 1,000-pack Mega Evolutions live stream. We're going to be opening up orders for Mega Evolutions, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about that.
That sounds
check
epic.
Us out. We're gonna have a lot of giveaways. So we're gonna be doing a member giveaway for an ETB. Even though I don't have them yet, by the time the giveaway airs and all that stuff, we'll have them. And then we'll be giving away packs of Mega Evolution. Look at that. Nala's even back to say goodnight. I don't know if you heard her, but you want to say goodnight? Hey, say goodnight. She's like, sorry, Dad, I got an itch. Hold on. You want to say goodnight? Here, hold on. Let's see if we can get her to play with the...
We love seeing her.
Oh, yeah. She's such a chunky potato.
We love the chunky potato.
She is a potato. Potato.
What time does that live stream start, by the way?
So it's tentative. So if our product gets here early enough tomorrow, it's going to be like 7-ish, 7 p.m. tomorrow. If not, it'll be 11 a.m. on Thursday. So it'll be one or the other. So if you guys want to come hang out with us, turn on those bell notifications.
Absolutely, definitely. If everybody wants, if anybody's interested, go to Chris Pie's channel, subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you guys are alerted when he goes live for that mega opening. It's going to be epic. By the way, I want to also big shout out to all of our mods in the channel. Can't do it without you guys. Midheaven Moon, Mr. Business, Dakota, Angel, Lord Hallnix. Really appreciate all of you guys. To all the members, the subscribers, and the lurkers, thank you so much for joining our channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Lightning League. Congratulations to all of our giveaway winners, especially Mr. Business for the end of stream giveaway, Cardizard for pulling that Zacian, and Furzation for becoming a boss breaker. Congratulations to all you guys. We'll be back next Thursday, not this upcoming Thursday, but the following Thursday for the continuation of the Lightning League at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here. Keep on collecting, everybody. Remember the fun of the hobby. Take care and have a great weekend. And thank you again, Chris, for joining us on this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime,
Thank you so
man.
much for having me. I
Anytime.
really appreciate it. Always.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the week.